Hey, good morning little boys and girls, it's Darren at Green Pro Clean here today. For those of you that have asked in the past and said can we have some more video of where I live, where I am now, the Philippines, here we go. Today I'm on the road south, and when I say the road south, I mean it in the most literal sense. If you look up a map of Mindanao, the island on which we live, this is the one main road, runs north to south, and well, as you can see out here, we're not exactly, can you see the road behind me there? Yep, we're not exactly talking 4-lane highways here. We are talking welcome to the jungle time. Let's have a look at the jungle, here we go. I'm on the road south, I'm heading to Butuan. Butuan is approximately 2.5 hours in a regular vehicle, in a Toyota Hilux or something like that. What am I in today? I'm driving one of our busted to shit old work bongos. These are the staple, these are your white vans of the Philippines. These bongos are your white vans of the Philippines. When you buy them, they always go, oh yes boss, new boss, new boss. What they mean is first owner in the Philippines. These are all Japanese imports or Korean imports that have, well, they're just not fit for service in those countries anymore. This one I'm driving today, hold on, bear with me 1 second. Let's have a little turn around here. This is my truck today. As you can see, the only thing that actually works properly in here is the fans that are plugged into the 12-volt electric socket. The thing is a piece of junk falling apart, holes in the floor down there. So, yep, the old classic rusted through the floor. If I was to drive this in the UK, six-wheeler, so instantly I'm looking at 3 points per tire because they're all shot to shit. The steering, I don't think it's actually connected. This is what they call a tilt cab, so the whole cab tilts up to access the engine, and therefore the steering rack and pinion is not the greatest design ever. You turn left and 15 minutes later it might follow your suggestion. The mirrors are falling off of the damn thing, the lights don't work, but hey, shit, it goes. So, as I say, 2.5 hours south. Today I'm riding by myself. Normally I wouldn't do this trip unless I had one of our workers with us, and that's only for translation, because out here you break down and, well, there is no AAA, there is no, 24/7, well, what's it called in America? Is it Good Boys in America? In the UK, Quick Fit, there's nothing like that. There's no AAA or AA even, there's no green flag. There ain't none of that out here. Out here you break down and you're literally at the mercy of the Good Samaritans. So you want to hope that somebody's going to stop and offer assistance. 9 times out of 10 it's alright, because when you do break down as a white boy out here, people will stop and help you out because they know that you'll put a little something in their pocket to see them right for their trouble. So yeah, driving a complete piece of junk, hoping it holds together long enough to get me there. As I say, there's a cemetery over there. The cemeteries here are kind of strange. They go to such, by strange I just mean different to ours. They go to such great lengths to memorialize the dead, for want of a better word. But then that's it. It's they're just left, and the tombs don't get cleaned. The grave doesn't get cleaned, the statues don't get cleaned, so they're kind of eerie, almost like something out of a classical horror movie. So I'm about to head up and over, well, I'm about to head into some mountainous areas now, so alongside the lake, and have a look over here. As you can see, we're going to be traveling over to the other side of that, and when we do get to the other side of that, there's going to be no cell phone reception for the next probably for the next hour and a half, which literally means if I do have any roadside troubles, I can't even call up to Surigao City where we live. I can't even call up there to see if the wife can find one of the guys to dispatch to come and help me out. So all good fun and games. Oh, if you wonder why I'm going south, if you wonder why I'm making this trip so far south, you're gonna love this. I'm going to buy cheese. Yeah, seriously, man. The grocery stores, the supermarkets in Surigao City, their stocks and supplies, for want of a better word, is scant. There is hardly anything there. So the nearest big town to us is Butuan, 2.5 hours south, where I'm going now, hoping they got some decent cheddar in stock. Not just for the cheese, I'll also pick up some some better meat cuts, some better cuts of meat, maybe some beef if I'm lucky. Oh, there goes the local fish seller. That's him flat out 40 kilometers an hour down the highway. So yeah, hopefully I might be able to find a decent cut of beef, and of course they'll have a better selection of or a fresher selection of vegetables. By the time the vegetables reach us up here, they're pretty much done for. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally going grocery shopping, and it is a gamble. It is a roll of the die, and it is let's see whether or not we can get there and back in one piece. So far, engine's running at normal temperature. All day brownout. So up here, no idea how far this is going. Surigao City heading south. Seneco, the electric company, advised us we would have an all-day brownout today from 6 AM to 6 PM, no electricity, which almost caught me out already, because I passed the first two petrol stations. They're always the most expensive. I just passed those, keep heading down the jungle road here. Here we go, some rice paddies over here. I love these views though, man. You can't beat the scenery out in these places. It is well, it's incredible, really. But yeah, so then when I get to the smaller gas stations, of course, they're not operating generators, so they can't pump you any diesel. But luckily I got to, where did I get to? Oh, like this, it's called Badass. That's actually the name of the town, B-A-D-A-S, Badass. So I got to there, and luckily one of the Petron stations was running a genset, so I managed to get some diesel in the tank. But this is it. So I will, well, I'll update you in another video as to whether or not I was successful in my mission to find a good cheddar. And not even really a good one. Most of them are Australian here, which aren't too bad, but we shall see. Anyway guys, till the next video, peace out, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Oh, if you wonder why I'm driving and talking on my phone here, it's literally, yeah, not something you would ever dream of doing in the UK these days. Out here, there is no highway patrol, mate. It's a Sunday. Police checkpoints aren't manned. There's nothing's going to happen to me. No cameras, absolutely nothing. Chances of something to hit. You see some vehicles going past the other way, but you know, this is the norm out here. This is the practice. If you're not driving and texting, you'll get a fine instead of actually getting a fine for driving and using your phone. So anyway guys, one last look. This is the Roadside metropolises. Hey, there goes the high-speed bus. These guys run a high-speed service, those little Toyota vans like the Hi-Ace there. They run, is that a Hi-Ace? I don't know what that is anymore. They run like the 8-seaters, actually, no, 10-seaters, from Surigao City down to like Badass Placer or down to Claver, etc. Twice the price of the big buses. By the big buses, I mean like your Greyhound, your National Express. They do have AC, but more than too often you will see one of those guys go so damn fast, you will see one of those with the front end completely stoved in at the side of the road, and you know that the passengers in the front weren't walking away from it, so they actually scare me, and that's saying something. So I've driven all over the world, and those guys actually do scare me. Here's the big buses we're talking about, coming up on us now. These guys as well. These are fast as hell, but to see one of these in an accident, this guy's actually going normal pace, but usually these big bachelor buses, normally you'll see them tearing up the highway, and especially at night. I took one from Surigao, if you look at a map, I took one from Surigao City to Davao, D-A-V-A-O, right down on the south coast, back in November time, 13 hours. And luckily, I just plugged in my headphones, put on a movie, and took some sleeping pills, because mother of God, it was just, you can't watch the view out the front window. It's if you weren't religious when you got on the bus, you certainly will be by the time you got off it. Right, that's me done guys. As I said just now, checking out, just wanted to show you that bus for some odd reason, because there's not a lot else happening out here on this fine Sunday morning, 8 AM. We're going to have a bit of a storm coming in ahead of me, but it's only going to be some heavy rains, hopefully not too heavy. But yeah, I will keep you posted guys. So peace out, comments in the doodads below, and yada yada yada. I'll talk to you all later. Ciao for now.